Lois and Clark, The New Adventures of Superman. I remember this show as a very sexy, romantic drama with cheap CGI effects. How I saw how Superman and Lois fell in love, how Clark Kent revealed himself to her, and how they got married. Not to Lex Luthor though. This is only the first season, and I only saw clips throughout the series. I consider Dean Cain as the main Superman, other than the present young actors applying to be him, because he was the first Superman I saw. Afterwards, I went through the old classics, the old Superman, and it turned out to be very decent classic and very entertaining on mine as well, other than being black and white as well. It's all comedy and funny. But it's just like enough action to really compare to the series. As for the brunette Terry Hatcher, she really needs to act her age because she is 2 years older than Dean Cain. That's right, fellas, whether it's connected to the DC comics or not, Lois Lane is 2 years older than Clark Kent, and Clark Kent is hanging with an older lady. Nothing's wrong with that, but when I saw Lois Lane in the anime series, and in the classic version, she acted her age and being mature about it with Clark Kent. That keeps the story more active and more sensitive to the real world. This Lois Lane in the series whips it off, complaining like a 4-year-old, real bossy, like a big teenager and selfish, and made the stupidest moves known to man without perception. Like she doesn't believe anything what Clark says.
Lois. Did you see him?
Of course I saw him.
Well, get out of here now. Don't even stop to get
Lex
your things.
Luthor is a friend of mine. He wouldn't do anything to hurt me, and besides, he's way too smart to let anything slip.
I don't trust him. I mean, what's he doing here anyway?
I don't know. Next time I see him, I will ask him.
Oh. So this is how you spied on the meetings.
Yes, and if you're a good boy, I'll teach you some of my other tricks, but right now I have to get ready for my next number.
Interesting place for a bartender. Run out of olives?
Here she is, your leak. Lois Lane, reporter for the Daily Planet.
I guess I'm gonna have to find myself another singer. Good work.
What do you want me to do with her? Come on.
You will pay for this, Kent, I swear.
It's King, remember?
Benedict Arnold is more like it.
That's fresh out of here.
I had no choice.
You had a choice. You could have pretended that we were sharing some fleeting moment of passion, but you didn't.
Trust me, with Clark Kent or Superman, this series is a total drush. This character Catherine is the gnarliest, lamest of them all. There's stupid and there's arrogance. Stupid has brains. Arrogance is selfish as being clueless. In this scene where the staff's being held hostage, she goes out to try some clothes and they yell at her to come over.
Pay your attention to her. Come here.
Still be in the printer.
She might check the printer.
All right.
You know what? It's right here. I got it right here.
Okay.
Come here.
What a total bitch. The moment she and Clark met, he knew that she was performing acting like a slut, going after rich older men and embarrassing the show with her stupidity. Whenever that happens, Clark goes around picking out with his special abilities that we all love to see, while being undercover, keeping us entertained, and Superman flies around fighting bad guys and saving the citizens on every single episode. But, however, Lex Luthor is not in all of them, although the credits appear to be on every episode. Only in this season and 2 more episodes he's in. John Cease is a good match, and I enjoy his villainous performance. And for the record, the first Lex Luthor I saw, he was black, and that happens to be the one in the animated series. He nails his looks in a perfect deception that many of the people think he's sometimes innocent and charming, including Lois Lane. The first time he and Superman met in the series, Superman knew that he won't be fooled again. I don't clearly buy out the romance between Lex and Lois and Superman and Lois only. Just Clark and Lois. They claim her like they were like the woman of her dreams. Seriously, man, a woman who acts like a 4-year-old, does stupid things like a teenager, and complains a lot, doesn't believe what you say, does not fit in any man's dreams. However, involving relationships between supporting characters like the Chief and Jimmy had drawn me closer while working together throughout the season.
Do me a favor, will you, kid? Run down there to Manny's and get me some of those taquitos with the green sauce that I like so much.
Mr. White, it's 8 in the morning.
So what? Sometimes you just gotta go with the gusto and damn the consequences. Life's too short.
It's happening soon, isn't it?
How'd you find out?
I put 2 and 2 together like you always taught me.
All right. Now, I don't want any to do. And I don't want anybody else to know. You got it? You know, spend your whole life saying later. Later I'll do this. Later I'll experience that. Pretty soon, well, you run out of laters.
I understand you, Chief. I just want you to know that I think that you're the bravest person I've ever met. And you're handling this with such grace and such dignity.
Life marches on, son. You either accept life's process or not.
Oh, wait, there's something else. You've always been like a father to me. And I love you for that.
Jimmy, are you okay?
Me? Oh, man. Chief, you're too much.
They share a bond like a
Too
family.
much.
They don't get too excited though, but Jimmy was replaced as I research it, but it sucks. But I don't have a problem with him looking like Clark's younger brother, and it doesn't bother me if they only cap him only for just this show, and like throughout all the seasons. Only 2 of the 22 episodes were the best I saw because it was very funny, and they looked like they really having fun with creative ideas. However, the last 2 episodes for the finale were very touching. The better of getting married for Lois. It reminded me of a girl I was best friends with, except I wasn't thinking about marriage back then.
I realized that I could lose all of that and still go on. I realized that there was really only one thing that I didn't want to live without. And that was you. Seeing you every day, working with you, just being with you.
Well, that's why you should come and be my partner.
No, Lois, listen to me. I'm not talking about partnership. I'm talking about us. I have been in love with you for a long time. You had to have known.
I mean, I knew. I mean, I guess I knew. that you liked me or were attracted to me. Clark, I'm sorry. I just don't feel that way about you. You're romantically. You're my best friend. I'm the only partner I could ever stand to work with. I admire you, and I respect you, and I do love you. As a friend.
This series produced by a female and only 1 through 4 seasons, ripping up from the materials from the DC Comics. And no, I haven't read them. They did a good job creating ideas, having fun explaining his origins, his weaknesses, and his limitations, all in 1 season. When an episode gets in the middle where it's really getting going, you know, you feel like the story's like moving up to the next step, it shuts back down to utter and stupidity. Even to the breaking point where it gets to my nerves that I'm wasting my time watching this episode. If you love Superman and love seeing his powers or what he can do with cheap CGI effects and can only bear other CGI effects, fake sceneries, choppy, lazy, romantic scenes between young Clark Kent and Superman, hitting the older lady Lois Lane, and then this is the series that you should wait and enjoy. I give it a 3 out of 5. I highly went